All right, let's get right into it. Today we're talking about something I think a lot of seasoned professionals are feeling deep down, especially in an industry like real estate. This is a message for you if you've ever felt like your industry, so obsessed with what's new and what's next, might just be leaving you behind.
I mean, does this question hit a little too close to home? You see the constant spotlight on the next big thing, the rising stars, and you just can't help but wonder, hey, does my experience even count anymore? It's a totally normal feeling, and believe me, you are not the only one thinking it.
And let's be real, the pressure comes from everywhere, doesn't it? It's those 30 under 30 lists that pop up every year. It's scrolling through endless TikToks and perfectly polished Instagram reels and thinking, ugh, I just don't have the energy for that. And then there's the constant buzz about the latest AI tool or the must-have social media strategy. It can all feel pretty darn overwhelming.
And all that noise from the outside, it creates this quiet little voice on the inside, a whisper that starts to plant a seed of doubt, making you question your own value, your own relevance. It's that nagging feeling that asks, maybe I just don't belong here anymore.
Well, I'm here to tell you something, and I need you to hear this loud and clear. That whisper, that voice of doubt, it's a liar. It is completely and utterly wrong. And we're about to show you exactly why your value has never, ever been higher.
So, what is your secret weapon in all of this? What's your untouchable advantage? It's not the latest app. It's not a fancy marketing course. It's something no one can download or buy. It is the life you have actually lived.
Just think about it for a second. The younger generation, they probably haven't sat by the bedside of a terminally ill parent. They probably haven't navigated the emotional and financial chaos of a divorce or had to rebuild everything from scratch. They haven't raised kids through tough times or had the courage to completely pivot their life at 50. But you have.
And this is where the real difference lies. Look, a younger agent with flashy content can absolutely capture someone's attention. But you, with your hard-won character, you earn their trust. They might impress a client with all their tech tools, but you connect with real, bone-deep empathy. And in a business like this, trust and empathy, they're not just nice to have, they are everything.
You know, this isn't some radical new idea. In so many cultures around the world, age isn't a liability, it's a badge of honor. Elders are revered. Why? Because their wisdom is trusted. It's trusted because it was earned, not learned. That is such a powerful way to see yourself.
So what do we do with all those hard times, all those challenges you've faced? Let's look at them through a completely new lens. Let's talk about the power of pressure, because it's that very pressure, that adversity, that creates something truly priceless. The science behind it is actually pretty simple and beautiful. You take something ordinary, like coal, you put it under an incredible amount of pressure, and you give it a whole lot of time. That pressure doesn't crush the coal. No, it transforms it into one of the strongest, most brilliant things on Earth.
Now let's map this directly onto your life. You started out as the coal. And then life brought the pressure, didn't it? All the hardships, the responsibilities, the moments that really tested you. You add that third ingredient, time, your years of experience. And what do you get? A diamond. Your patience, your strength, your unshakable character. That's the diamond formed by the pressure you've withstood. Okay, so you're a diamond. That feels good, right? But what now? What do you do with that? Well, this understanding calls for a major shift in how you approach your business and your life. It's time to stop hiding your greatest strength and start leading with it.
Think about it like this. The old way was feeling like you had to compete on their terms, on tech, on trends. The new way? You compete on trust. You stop leading with your cool marketing tools and you start leading with your life. You stop trying to impress people and you start trying to connect with them. When you do that, you're not playing their game anymore. They have to play yours.
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's one thing to get fired up about an idea, but how does this actually change what you do tomorrow morning? Let's make this real.
It's simple, really. When you're with a client who's terrified about selling the home they raised their kids in, don't just talk numbers. Tell them, I get it. I've been through big, scary life changes too. Use technology for sure, but use it on your terms in your voice. And hey, maybe instead of a DM, you pick up the phone, or you send a handwritten note. You show up in the places where people can actually look you in the eye and feel that connection.
Here's the absolute truth. This industry doesn't just have a place for you, it desperately needs you.
In a world that is drowning in superficial fluff, it needs your depth. It needs your hard-won judgment. It needs people who actually, truly understand what it means to guide another human being through one of the biggest decisions of their life.
So let's be clear. You are not behind. You are not becoming obsolete. You are the result of a lifetime of pressure that has forged something of incredible strength and value. You are the diamond. Now, it's time to go out there and act accordingly.